Essay on Corruption. Introduction. Corruption is the abuse of power for personal gain involving dishonest or unethical conduct by individuals in positions of authority. It is a pervasive issue that affects societies worldwide, undermining trust in institutions and hindering social and economic development. Body causes of corruption. Greed and desire for personal gain. Individual may engage in corrupt practices to accumulate wealth or gain advantages for themselves or their families. Lack of transparency and accountability. When there is a lack of transparency and accountability in government and business sectors, it creates an environment conducive to corruption. Weak legal system and enforcement. Inadequate legal framework and weak enforcement mechanism allow corruption to flourish. Poverty and inequality. High levels of poverty and inequality can contribute to corruption, as individuals may resort to corrupt practices to survive or improve their living conditions. Forms of corruption, bribery and kickbacks, offering or accepting bribes in exchange for favors, contracts, or preferential treatment, embezzlement of public funds, misappropriations of public funds for personal gain, nepotism and favoritism, granting favors or opportunities based on personal relationships rather than merit. Money laundering, concealing the organs of illegally obtained money through complex financial transactions. Consequences of corruption, economic loss and hindrance development. Corruptions diverts resources away from public services and infrastructure projects, hindering economic growth. Erosion of trust in institutions. Corruption erodes public trust in government, law enforcement, and other institutions, leading to social unrest and instability. Impaired public services. Corruption can lead to the misallocation of resources, resulting in inadequate health, education, and other essential public services. Increased crime rates. Corruption fosters an environment where criminal activities can thrive, as corrupt officials may protect criminals or engage in illegal activities themselves. Efforts to combat corruption, strengthening legal framework and enforcement, implementing stringent laws and regulations, and ensuring their effective enforcement can deter corrupt practices, promoting transparency and accountability, enhancing transparency in government and business operations through measures such as public disclosure of financial information and document processes, encouraging citizen participation and whistleblowing, empowering citizens to report corruptions and providing protections for whistleblowers, international cooperations and anti-corruption conventions, collaborating with other countries and participating in international anti-corruption initiatives to combat organizational corruption. Conclusion. Corruption poses a significant threat to society, undermining trust, impeding development, and perpetuating inequality. It requires collective efforts for governments, civil society, and individuals to combat corruption effectively. Ethical leadership, strong legal frameworks, transparency, and accountability are crucial in the fight against corruption, ensuring a fair and just society for all.